Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency and Wally Hatchett's Comfort Food and Drinks at 6439 Summer Avenue.
Good Saturday morning, everyone, and Merry Christmas. This is Outdoors with Larry Ray, the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray show. Unfortunately, Larry's not with us today. He's not feeling a little bit under the weather, so he's asked a couple of us to fill in for him. This is Frank Barton. I co-host from time to time. And with me in the studio is Shelby McCall, pushing all the buttons back there and making us sound better than we actually are. And also co-hosting with me this morning is the infamous, well, how about that? We'll give you being infamous, Ron Wong.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and thank you, Frank. And yes, I'm one of the co-hosts that is on the show here from time to time. And I got to tell you, prayers up for Larry to get well soon. Hope that the doctors can figure out what's going on, making him feel bad and make him feel better. And, you know, today is Christmas Eve, and, you know, we always like to put a show together, and Larry likes to put the show together because he put this together. We're just winging it for him and doing what we have to do. But we always like to get some guests on that talks a little bit about what's Christmas like for them. And we've talked to John Berry, and, of course, we've talked a little earlier about what happens in the Frank Barton house. And with us now, who helps us so much here at Outdoors with Larry Ray, especially at the Bassmaster Classic and ICAST, our good friend, Samantha Gay. Good morning, Samantha.
Good morning. How are y'all doing today?
Oh, doing very well. I got to tell you something. I don't know how cold it is there this Saturday morning in Walstonburg, North Carolina, but it's really cold here in Memphis.
It's really cold. I don't want to go outside. The wind chill last night was 7 degrees.
Yeah, it was 4 degrees here.
Oh, I'm not liking this very much. Can't do much fishing like this.
No, you can't, not at all. And, you know, on behalf of Larry, we want to thank you for all of the great work that you've done, the video work, pictures, everything else over this past year. And we look forward to 2023 doing some of the same stuff, and hopefully you're going to be able to help us.
Yes, sir, Lord willing, I will be, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity to do so. So thank y'all for allowing me to be part of it.
Samantha, what is it like for Christmas there on Gay Road there in Walstonburg, North Carolina?
Well, I have a pretty small family, and we spend most of it together. Last night we got together with some of our family, and my uncle always throws kind of has like a community party that folks around the community come together, and they have a dinner, finger food and stuff like that, and just have a good time. And then tonight I'll get together with just my mom and my dad and Gabby and my sister, her husband, and then my uncle and his son and daughter-in-law and their children, and we'll have dinner together. And tomorrow we're going to church, and I'm going to have Sunday. We're going to have Christmas dinner after church, so we're going to have Sunday dinner, Christmas dinner together, and then the kids will get into the presents and all that good stuff. But it's pretty simple around home, and I love it. I kind of like my little small family and our simple celebrations.
Oh, that sounds awesome. And you know, we were talking earlier, talking with John Berry, Berry Brothers Trout Guide Service, and Frank, and, you know, family is everything, and that's so good that you're able to spend quality time with your family this time of the year.
And in all honesty, family's all we have. And, like, it seems my family's gotten a little bit smaller. I lost my grandma 2 years ago, and then we lost my uncle's wife last year, my Aunt Debbie. So it's kind of gotten a little bit smaller, and it means a lot more just to be able to get together with our family. Yeah. You just never know.
You really do. And, you know, this is Christmas time, too, also, Samantha. And you are the founder and owner of a wonderful nonprofit organization, the Fishers of Kids Anglers Academy, of which I'm blessed to be a board member on. A little bit about about the organization, and it's never too late to give also, right?
Yes, sir. So the Fishers of Kids was created to help teach at-risk youth how to fish and provide them with the gear and the experiences that they need to be able to fish. And it's kind of grown a little bit to include kids from other states, and as well as I've partnered with 4-H a couple years in a row now doing fishing camps. And this coming year, I'm hoping to hold a kind of like a class reunion, but with my classmates and their children, and do a fishing trip for all of their families. Because in 5th grade, we were taking fishing as a class, and we all remember that and to talk about it still. And I want to kind of do something like that for my classmates with their children.
Yeah, and, Samantha, there's some great companies that help you with rods and reels and that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about that.
I couldn't do any of the work I do without the help of so many, but especially Strike King and Lou's. They've supported me, and High Seas Fishing Line. They've supported me since 2015. Everything I've ever done for the kids, they've been right there helping me and providing gear and stuff like that for the kids. I couldn't do it without them.
Samantha, if somebody wants to be able to give or find out something about the Fishers of Kids Anglers Academy, where do they go?
They can go to fishersofkids.anglersacademy.org, or they can go to my Facebook page, just Samantha Gay, or the Fishers of Kids Anglers Academy Facebook page and Instagram page.
Oh, that's awesome. I encourage everybody to at least go out and look at the website and see all the wonderful work that's being done for the underprivileged kids there in North Carolina. Samantha, what's 2023 got in store for you?
Lord knows. I have no idea, but I'm ready to see it. I'm excited. I don't even want to put my mouth on it and try to even figure it out, but I know the Lord's got something planned for me.
Now, the Red Crest Cup is coming up.
Yes.
The Bassmaster Classic in Knoxville. And, of course, the Red Crest Cup is going to be there in your home state, North Carolina, this year. And, of course, ICAST. So are you going to be attending all those?
Lord willing, I'm planning to try to go to a few days at least for the Red Crest Cup. I probably have to wait till the weekend because I know I'll be going the whole next week to the Classic. But I'm planning on attending like normal and helping out as much as I can with you and spending some time with you and catching up with you. And all my fishing buddies.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about, too. We attend these events, but it's more like almost a class reunion because
absolutely.
And it's the only, it may be the one and only time each year that we get to see a lot of the different people that are in the industry, and it's always good to see them.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
And Samantha, I understand Gab is now a sophomore or freshman.
Oh, a junior. She is a junior.
Oh, my gosh.
She'll be a junior in January. Yes,
sir. Are you serious? And she's going to East Carolina University,
yes,
right?
Yes, sir. She's going for psychology. She wants to be a counselor for teenagers because there's a lot of issues with teenage kids nowadays, and she feels like she could really help some kids, and I believe it.
Well, I know she's very, very bright, just like you are, and
yes,
she's going to do well in that field. And so I look so forward to seeing her graduate, and I can't believe she's already a junior.
I can't either. And look, she just finished this semester strong. She had all A's in all 4 of her classes today.
Wow. That's pretty awesome. Hey, Samantha, tell our listeners, because, you're on from time to time here on Outdoors with Larry Ray, a little bit about what you do and why do you like to fish?
Well, I learned to fish as a young child with my grandma and my father, and I spent a lot of time outdoors just enjoying nature and getting that's where I found my peace, and I felt like as I grew older and the stuff around you gets louder, it's like I finally found that same peace back beside the ponds, and I wanted to share that with the kids in my community and folks around me. So I try to share it with anybody I can now. Try to encourage young and old to go fishing. I mean, I even have older people tell me that I inspired them to get out and go fishing and stuff like that, and I enjoy that. I go to work and I go fishing. That's about it.
And what do you do for a living, Samantha?
I'm a technologist for Greene County Schools, which I actually attended Greene County Schools growing up, and now I work in the community, in that same community, and help kids in that community. So that's pretty special. That's
awesome. Walstenburg, Louisiana. North Carolina. Wow. Not a real big town.
Very small.
Tell our listeners how many stoplights there are in Walstenburg.
There are 0 stoplights in Washington. There's
My
a caution
kind of
light.
place.
There's one caution light by the railroad track. But there's no stoplights. I think we have 2 in Snow. No, 3, 4. 4 in Snow Hill, which is just part of Greene County. But yeah, we don't. Not a lot of people in our county. It's a small, very rural community.
Yeah, it really is. And, I've had the opportunity to visit there one time a couple of years ago. And I have to tell you, Frank, nothing like being in the country, is there?
Nothing.
Speaking for someone that lived in Memphis for most of its life and then had a chance to move away, I agree.
Nothing like it. Okay, it's like when we go out of town and go to these events and stuff at ICAST and the class, I'm so ready to get home and get out of the concrete jungle. It makes no like can't ready to get back to the country. It's a lot different than the city. That's for sure.
Yeah, Samantha, we've just got a few seconds left. Again, if somebody wants to see what your nonprofit does or wants to give, where do they go?
Fishers of Kids EnglishAcademy.org or my Facebook page, Samantha Gay, or Fishers of Kids English Academy Facebook page or Instagram page.
Samantha, we thank you very much for spending Christmas Eve with us today.
Thank you for having me.
And we want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas.
Same to y'all, and prayers for Larry Ray. I hope he gets to feeling better soon.
Thank you, Samantha. Have a good day.
Thank you. Y'all have a good one. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas, Samantha.
Wow, I tell you, Frank, it's funny how all this works out. Small families and living out in the country and just enjoying family.
Sure. And you could tell, she definitely has a love for the small community that she lives in. So,
absolutely.
It's good.
Hey, it's time to take another break.
Let's do that.
We're going to be back with Outdoors with Larry